Hello and welcome. My name is Samuel Gray. And this is S-factor-sam. So, today, sorry if you can't hear me, I am not in my seat yet. Always coming in close because of work and dinner and stuff. Hang tight. Just grab my headset and then we're good to go. Okay. Let's rock. Ooh. Okay, there we go. All right, let's try that again. Hello and welcome to S-factor-sam. My name is Samuel Ray, and today we're jumping back into Le Mans Ultimate. Please tell me the sound's working. What are the rig too? Keep changes, and now I need to change the interesting. All right, let's get in. The only ones I have are the Mustang and the AMG GP3. Well, shoot. Well, my thumbnail's going to be deceptive then. That sucks. Shoot, I just remembered something. I need to turn off the music. That song is copyrighted on YouTube. That main menu song triggers copyright detection. So I need to mute all music sound. Also, if there's anyone there, let me know if you can hear me over the music. I'm experimenting with a new music level, but it audio ducts when I speak. So I'm hoping that'll result in a nicer viewing experience. Okay. There it is, UI music volume. Let's cut that off. Alright, and then the other thing I wanted to mess with was... I read that this should be set to under 20%. This should be set to 5, this set to 100. Okay, let's roll. I need to get some practice laps in. Oh, please tell me it's not frozen. Ah, crap. What did I do? Okay. I really hope my car's okay without the... That's a weird pit exit. Okay. Not what to do? Wow. There we go. Oh, okay, that's a rough chicane. Holy crap. So you really have to We really have to brake hard in that final one. I'll have to keep that in mind. Jeez. So the last and the first turns, hard brakes. I'll have to keep that in mind. Okay, it looks like you kind of curved it there, but not too much. You have to be mindful of that. Oh gosh, that's such a weird turn. You know, I did read too that the Mustang has like sort of a delayed steering response. I'm starting to feel that, actually. But it's so much more stable over the curbs. Ooh! That is just throwing me off. That last chicane. Super tight. Oh, this is a interesting track. Definitely different from anything I've driven before. Ooh, we get spin. That's a spin. Ugh. Okay, so we got curbed. We got curbed. Oh, that's such an awkward turn. How the heck? Big, wide right-hander. Followed by a high-speed left. Only got a lift on that one. And then here's the big stop. And I spun for throttling. Can I? What? Oh, that's gonna give me trouble all night. So you gotta go super gentle on the throttle there. Okay, well, I took that part, the uphill chicane, a lot better. It's a very mild chicane, though, so it's not a big deal. So you gotta take that so slow. Oh, why did the car get so upset when I upshifted on the downhill? Alright, I gotta finish this lap so that I can exit and go join the qualifying session. But I want to try out that last turn one last time. Okay, gotta hang it real wide. Wow, is that really a first? Oh, the person behind me just spun out. Okay. That's crazy. So I just gotta really crawl through the first, that last turn in particular. Literally just the first turn and the last turn are the nutty ones. I can, and then that really slow, wide sweeping hairpin. Now that I think about it, I don't think I've actually raced on Spa before. I know this is like the quintessential GT3 track. Like I've seen online, people saying that open lobbies in Assetto Corsa Competizione, the GT3 game, well, it's them, is usually on Spa or Monza. Okay, so 2 minutes practice. Oh no, only 7 seconds of practice left. That's fine. All right, let's run qualies. Kind of crazy how it has you hang a tight hairpin right to come out of the pits. Is the slow sweeping right that keeps messing me up. So then you have to hang a wide right. There we go. Okay. Definitely improving at that portion. And then here's the fast right. Long shifts. And then followed by the fast left. Get to into sixth. Pump the brakes just a bit and downshift. Take advantage of that curb right there. Ooh, almost spun. I felt it. Ugh. Okay. We're fine, we're fine. You don't want to accelerate too fast while you're turned more than 90 degrees, or anywhere close to 90 degrees on the wheel. And the sucker just wants to spin out if you do that. No! Ah, why you gotta spin? So that curb, that uphill curb, really upsets the car. Gotta keep in mind and keep it in third. When I kept that turn in third gear, it didn't spin out like that. So I think that's the trick. Keep it in third on that uphill and feather the gas. Okay, I'm starting to see the benefits of keeping it in third more rather than going down to second. Car seems to be at its most stable in the higher gears. Yep. There we go. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Saved it from spinning again.
Lap 2:38.42.
No. Oh well. Okay. So qualies are over. Where's that place me? That places me at 9th? Yo! Top 10 start? Okay. Well, it looks like some other people are still finishing their lap. Okay, I see. So it's really of what people actually attempted. Third slowest, so. Which split is this? 8 of 16, so smack dab in the middle, mid-split. I'm a little confused. Oh, that's the ship to neutral.
Teams and drivers go to the grid for a race start.
Right, here we go. Actually concerned. I don't think I have an ignition.
Formation lap has started.
Okay, never mind. I don't need it. Okay. Fine. What are you guys doing? Hey, babe.
Flag, green flag.
Ooh. Yeah, I avoided that crash. That's good. Yeah, that's the point, because I got to get my in-game safety rating up. And by doing that, I have to avoid hitting the other racers. Okay, so now we got the fast right into the fast left turn. Lift, downshift. There we go. Least favorite part of the track. Oh, I just got bumped. Of course. Can I go into... Darn it. Of course. Come on. Let me go in reverse. Auto start engine's on, so why is it not working? Gotta be kidding me. I didn't have those set, so I couldn't go into reverse.
9501.31.
That stinks. So now I gotta focus on just driving absolutely perfectly so that I don't crash into anybody. But there's absolutely no way I'm gaining any placements or doing well in this race. And I hate when just one thing goes wrong and it ruins the whole race. But basically I got bumped by someone else and it spun me sideways. And so when I got stuck in against the wall, my car stalled out and I didn't have the ignition button set on my steering wheel. So I literally could not start the car back up. Until I changed all my control settings in the menu.
234.22. Lap 2:34.93.
There we go. Ooh, that was a good power slide there. Ooh. Ugh.
Time 2:35.39.
Mm. Okay, we're going downhill now. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna have to. I mean, it's only 5 minutes. I was not paying attention. Crap. Oh, now the car is damaged.
Lap 2:45.72.
And I just gotta deal with that. Fine. At least I can still turn. And most of the turns on this track are right. So I think I'll be fine.
That time was a 2:37.74.
Alright, the car's still doing okay. Only 1 minute left in the race. Didn't want to take that turn very well. It's okay, I can handle it. Just crazy how the car goes straight while I have it slightly turned to the side, because that's how the car got damaged. No, 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 don't. Ben, come on, I'm right near the end. Come on.
That time was a 2:52.30.
And now I just gotta push it and get to the end. Get off. Grass. Okay. That is the the cool down lap. The race is already done. I got 8th place again. So far, All 3 races that I've completed have been 8th place finishes. So I can consistently place top 10 in the middle split. So what? I'm so confused. I have no idea how you're supposed to get to the pit there. Oh. Now it should give the results. 8th place. I gained 1 position from where I started. Cool. Oh, you know what? I think I figured it out. I think I set 2 of the face buttons to ignition and starter. And then I had this down here set to blinkers and neutral. Okay. Now it makes sense. Oh no, I feel sneeze. That's great. Eh. Eh. Hmm. Ah. Yeah, ignition starter. Oh gosh, what'd I do? That was weird. Hmm. Yeah. I don't think I'll ever need traction control override. Maybe that's. Oh, you know what? You need to use the traction control override when you're in the gravel. That might help you get out of the gravel trap faster. Okay. Oh wait. Okay. Mhm. Mhm. 3 dials for brake bias. Okay, okay. There it is. Oh, this doesn't count as a what? Oh, it doesn't count as a rotary dial. Okay. Good to know. So then scratch that. We're going to set this back to traction control. Increase, decrease. Brake bias forward, backwards. That's traction control up and down. Okay, I think everything should be set now. The only thing is this. Okay. See what the game looks like when I increase the vertical FOV. Alright. Let's go practice. Ooh, this is quite a track here. Okay, a bank turn. An immediate right-hander. So this has a lot of quick brakes for weight shifting. Okay. I gotta turn on my park cameras back again though. A lot of staying in third gear too. I'm noticing you don't have to go down to second much in this track, from the looks of it. Big straight, wide straight, so this will be interesting for some overtaking. Another big straight, okay. Shifting in this car is definitely a bit more... Oh, that's a really deceptive turn. There's a lot of high-speed sections on this track, followed by really tight turns, though. So to really test your ability to brake. Take advantage of load shifting or weight shifting, loading up the front, and then turning. And then long straights or wide sweeping turns where you can get your speed up, and then you got to be mindful of like that. You don't want to overdo it. A lot of coasting too, and braking just enough. Turn. Okay. So the only part was that one deceptive turn I just couldn't get a good read on. Ooh, that's quite a chicane there. Okay, wide sweeping turn. Into lift. Into brake. Oh. Do another chicane. Oh, man. Banking turn. Gotta be real mindful of some of the curves on those turns, though. Okay, let's see if I can make sure I'm not caught off guard by that deceptive turn again. I think it was up here, if I remember correctly. Or, no, it was up here, I think. Yep, right there. Okay, so there's all those pylons on the right side. That's my indicator that I gotta brake real hard. Now that's the hardest braking point of all of the turns. Okay, the curbs on this track are actually pretty mild. They're actually quite shallow, so I'm not finding that this car wants to get upset as often as has happened on the other times I tried to use it. Oh, okay. Hey, why'd you bump me, man? Ooh, nope, that's rough. That's rough. Turning off that, bring that back to the. There we go. Alright, race starts in 30 seconds. Really don't need this set to... Oh, that's right. Mirrors. Onboard car cameras. Okay. I need to turn mirrors back on real quick. How do I do that? I forget where I turn it off. There it is. Alright, let's get into it. Join event. Okay, this is going to be interesting. I didn't get a whole lot of practice time on this one, so we'll see how this goes. Well, it does look like it loads a little faster than it used to, so that's good. Okay. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Time for the qualifier. See how well I can qualify. This time I'm more towards the bottom split. Whoa, what happened? Whoa. No. What? Ah. Oh no. That's not what I wanted. When I saw the thing said to change that setting is to change car cameras. I thought that meant like the inside cameras. Oh my goodness, that's awful. Oh no. Wow. Ugh. You know what? I think I might just set that to my return to neutral. Holy smokes. That was irritating. Okay. Ugh. Freak me out. Let's do this one more time. Why? 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 Okay. Let me back to the garage. Why am I so bad at that turn? Holy smokes. Come on. And now I've lost all force feedback. What? Okay. Okay, now it's back. I can totally see why I was told to have a reset force feedback button. Alright. Got just over a minute left to do qualifying laps. Let's send it. When I see those pylons, I need to brake hard. On the right side. So it's not that. So it's the long straight to the chicane, and then comes the long straight with the pylons on the right to indicate I need to stop. Right up here, I think. No? There they are. Oh! Saved it. Okay. So I just gotta finish this qualifier. lap, and then into the race. Oh no! Oh. Ooh. Ah, I can't believe I didn't spin out there. I didn't want to slide so much. Holy smokes. Hey, what? It didn't count that as a time? I'm so confused. I thought it was done. Crap, why did I slow down like that? Okay, so this is a long straight that leads into a chicane. Oh, there it is. Okay. Wondering when I was going to reset me.
Drivers, go to the grid for a race start.
Okay.
Formation lap has started.
What are you doing, dude?
Green flag, green flag.
Okay, got a good start. Good. Oh. Oh gosh, I didn't mean to do that. Dang it. Oh. Ow. Oh, this car is damaged. Big time. Oh, come on. Oh, jeez. Oh my goodness, I can't even drive without spinning now. Oh, jeez. Come on, car. Can you just drive? Ugh. Can I just get to the pit, please? Without spinning. I'm just driving straight. Okay, now I'm starting to see why there are some people that say that realism can get in the way of fun. Too much realism can get in the way of fun. That is absolutely true. Look, I try to turn right and the thing just spins. Oh my goodness! I don't even move the steering wheel. I went down to pit speed. And the stupid thing wanted to spin. What is going on? Just let me freaking pit. Oh, great. Yeah, that makes sense. Make me turn. Make me take a chicane to get into the pit, but I can't turn right, otherwise the car just wants to spin. Dude, stop trying to penalize me. I literally can't steer. If I try to turn right, the stupid thing crashes. For no reason other than... Ugh. You know, realism above fun. Okay. Come on. Just... Goodness. That's crazy. Why does it keep going down to... Why... Okay, so they switched the tires. Now I'm just trying to repair damage. Alright, almost able to start driving again. What? I'm so confused. Okay, good. I can actually steer now. Good night. I can actually drive the car like a car. Oh my goodness. Why is it that that one screws me up every time? Do I need to increase my brake bias? I guess I do. Wow, that was way better. Traction control too. Now I guess I just gotta switch to short shifting. Actually, no, I don't need to short shift. I need to just send it. Need to make up as much time as I can with the gasoline I've got left. And just try not to... Hope I can gain a little bit of ground and overtake anyone who might make a big mistake. I don't know. It's not likely though. Everyone's literally minutes ahead of me. But the game, this race is a wash, but the game punishes you for quitting if there's no point to finishing the race. It drops your driver rating for leaving a lost cause race. Which is a bit frustrating. It's like, I'm just gonna be racing alone, I might as well just do time attack, some sort of time attack challenge mode, or rally. When I play this, I want to race against people. But it would be nice if it was possible to do that without a single slip up or someone else's mistake just invalidating the rest of your race and wasting your very limited time. In my case. That's why I like street car racing the most, road cars, because they are more forgiving. They're not so fast that a mistake or an accident is going to just end your whole race and waste your time. racing with slower cars respects your time more. It allows for door-to-door racing without
2.44.
contact immediately ending your race, which makes for more fun per minute, fun per hour. But racing sims always seem to neglect road cars. So it doesn't leave me with much to drive, to play. Gran Turismo 7. Pretty much just Gran Turismo 7, and sometimes Race Room decides to feature a car that's more of a road car, and it's online ranked racing or featured races, but only sometimes. And then I don't know. I guess that's it. Automobilista 2 has Lancer Cup and Volkswagen TDI, but nobody ever runs those. Or at least not as far as what I've seen on the in terms of the community events and leagues. So not much of that to go around. Plus all the AMS2 races are either while I'm at work or while I'm asleep, because there's almost no North America scene for it. For those of us in the working class who have to work during the day on the weekdays and go to sleep at a decent time and have family obligations like a wife and whatnot. So maybe Assetto Corsa Evo, which seems to be the PC Gran Turismo. That might be the only game that could offer me what I want to race in the capacity I want to race. Like, I like this game's online ranking and matchmaking system. It's well populated. Those are like the main saving graces for this. It's one of the rare games that in North America Eastern time zone evenings you can actually find full splits. Like, even in Race Room, even though it's growing in popularity, the series that I actually want to race rarely have full splits. So it's like really sparse grids. And if the aforementioned mistakes or accidents happen, then you get to that point where you're driving by yourself even faster. And then so then that feeling of it's not worth your time kicks in even quicker, because there's less people playing and less people to fill the grid. Like, see, I'm doing just fine racing by myself like this, but at this point I'm just running time attack laps. I'm not picking up any positions, I'm not racing any other people. I'm just going round and round and round laps on the same turn, same circuit by myself. At that point, Rally does it much better because it's much more unpredictable and therefore more variety and more interesting. And it's entirely designed around running your point-to-point,
That time was a
runs by yourself and then comparing against everyone else who does the same stages. So, like, this experience is done better by Rally. And then what other games do I know of? I guess regular Assetto Corsa, but you have to either find a league to join like a community run league or series, or host your own and just hope that there's enough. And here's the problem: I could host my own if I got another computer to run as a server for a regular set of Corsa. I could run my own series and actually feature the races and cars I want to race, but the problem is what I want to race isn't popular enough to have full grids, full splits. So I just remain the underserved minority. Like, I want to be using my H-pattern shifter right now. I spent money on it, and I like driving with H-pattern more than paddle shifters. By like infinitely more than paddle shifters. It's just a lot more engaging and satisfying. Yeah, see, like everyone below me got either quit out or they got disqualified. And then everyone above me is already done. So I literally spent most of this race racing by myself. A 30-minute waste of time, effectively. And I only get 2 hours, approximately 2 hours to stream. So I gotta find something that's more worth my time in this genre, but also has enough other people driving to make it worth doing on the other end of the coin. I don't even know what to do. Guess I could just become a rally specialist and focus on that. Hyper narrow niche. That way, every time I sit down, it's actually worth, like, never a waste. And always be improving and seeing the improvements in my times. And not be repetitive. Like circuit racing alone like this is. Ugh. Ugh. Lost 3 positions. I don't think this car is very good for me. I should have stuck with the Mustang. See, I've gotten glimpses of what's fun about this when I was like my second race where I got to accidentally started racing with 50% fuel and was able to use some technique, some fuel saving technique to actually undercut everyone else while keeping decent pace due to the lighter weight. And then I got 8th place in my second ever race with strategy alone. Well, strategy and a measure of technique. And then my third race I got 8th, and then my fourth race I got 8th, and then this one I got 12th. So like when I don't get caught up in a crash, I basically consistently place 8th in the middle split. So I'm literally like top 10 of the middle of the road. So like ever so slightly above average when things don't go to crap. I just can't get safety rating up because of the stinking way these races work. Like, I guess I should just skip qualification and start from the back and see if that'll help. That's the only thing I can think of. Team event? Driver swaps? I'm not going to take part in this. Yeah, so you need the DLC pack to take part in that. But you only need a... Oh, and see, it's beginner... Wait, no, that's not it. Special events. Oh yeah, it is beginner friendly. So if you buy the DLC, you can take part in this. SR Bronze. $390 How long is that? You would just tell me in hours. Let's see. $390 divided by 60. It literally is 6 hours. That's crazy. I don't think I'll ever be able to take part in that. I just don't have the time. Literally, just got too many other things to do in my life. Like, maybe if I was making money streaming, then I could dedicate that much time, because then it would be basically, you'd be earning a little something for it. And this requires silver too. Yeah. Feedback settings. Let's see this. 100% force feedback strength. Smoothing set to 5. Movement steering torque set to 0. Really? Collision strength 120. Steering torque sensitivity. And constant off. Now I need to reinstall G-Hub because it never wants to start up for me. And then I need to set this thing to 100 torque, audio effects 80. That way it uses audio for force feedback. That way engine audio and stuff kicks in. I wonder. They fixed the H pattern. Anyway, I think I'm gonna call it here. It's already 9:30. I've been streaming for 2.5 hours. Unfortunate that I only get 2 races out of it. Yeah. Maybe I'll get a set of Corsa Evo and see how that feels, because that has more variety. In fact, when I pull it up now, I can see. Actually, let me see if I can pull it up. Okay. So let's. Get me logged in on Steam. There we go. And okay. Sources. Got window capture here, don't we? No. Window capture. There we go. Okay. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Okay. So here, see, we've got the 2-cup 6-lap race and 25-minute races. Okay. GR86 6-lap race. MX5 Miata 15-minute race. GT4, the Porsche Cayman. 15-minute race. So yeah, see, that's already 1, 2, 3, 4 different series. And pretty. $20, $50. We need 12 minutes plus to complete this event. See, I feel like this is just more. Okay, road cars, GR86. Let's see what this one is like. Okay, so that is a race car. I'm not sure if that one would let me use my H-parent shifter, but the GR86 definitely would. X5 Cup car, it probably doesn't because they switched that to sequential. 8. So the GR Academy pretty much would be my main one. I would probably have a lot of fun with that. Essentially the new version of what the Miata Cup used to be. Fun rear-wheel drive, lightweight car. Short races, door to door. Simply bumping or scraping against each other is not going to immediately force you to spin out and end your race. And so close racing, low speed, still skill based, but more forgiving, and H pattern shifter. Like this would literally be perfect for me. So I need to check and see if this game is on sale. Because if it is, I might pick it up and see if this can take over as my new main sim. And this one, the Nürburgring. This one's a GT2 car. Super Trofeo. Okay. Yeah. One purchase and then you just get to participate. See, that seems like it would be fun. I can already do Miata racing on Race Room. But this one, like, I'm gonna have to take a look and see what their penalty system's like. If it's any better than Race Rooms, or how the track limits behave. Are they as honestly, Race Room has some pretty bad track limits in certain spots. Very overly strict, I would say. So, yeah. So I need to look into Evo. So of course Evo and see if that might be a better fit for me. I don't know. I'm still exploring this genre. And right now, Le Mans Ultimate is literally the hottest thing right now. Like, the main game, so to speak, other than iRacing, but just wish it respected your time more for those of us who don't have a whole lot of free time. That way we can jump in, get some racing, not have the whole race ruined by one thing that happens in the race, and still have some fun. That's really all I want. See, I've only had one race so far that increased my safety rating at all, but it wasn't able to increase it a whole ranking. And I was using the Mustang, so I really just need to race the Mustang. It's the only the car in the base game that I'm decent with. And then this one increased both. This one, yeah. All right, well, I am going to call it here. Unfortunately, I can only stream once per week, and I think that's why I'm also feeling a bit more pressure to make each stream as good as I can. I want to make it as worth watching and as worth actually doing as possible. So I don't know, man. I'll look into seeing if I can get sfactor-sam at a good price. I generally don't like playing early access games, but it's got a daily racing system now, so that might make it worth playing while they improve it. Especially if it's going to offer more variety and some actual road cars, unlike most other sims. So, with online ranked racing too, feature racing. So right now, the only other game that provides anything close to that is Gran Turismo 7, but that doesn't allow you to use H-pattern shifter in online races, so I'd still be stuck using paddle shifters even if I'm racing a road car online in the ranked. So like Race Room and Assetto Corsa Evo are the only ones that have anything that lets me use my H-pattern shifter, and Race Room it's only sometimes. Evo's looking like it's gonna have more road cars that would have H-pattern shifter functionality. So that might just have to be my main game. Alright, well, that's it for me. I'm tired and a little, not discouraged, but just a little disappointed. We'll see. I'll keep trying various things until I find the thing that sticks for my weekly streams. I want it to be something where I can have some structured racing. So maybe I'll get Evo and try that out. If not, I'll maybe go back to Race Room. So, and if I keep trying circuit racing and it just can't get into it, then I'll probably shift back to something like Dirt Rally 2.0 or something. I don't know. Anyway, that's it for me. This has been Samuel Ray. That's s-factor-sam. And I always forget to say it's the beginning of the VOD. To really train myself, but I just don't have time to do that. There's no point to saying it now. I was gonna say, I need to say at the beginning of each stream that if you're in the VOD squad, watch over on YouTube, because that actually supports me, whereas watching my VODs on Kick or Twitch does nothing to support me. It just gives ad revenue to that company, and it doesn't support the streamer at all. So watching on YouTube actually contributes watch time and views, and if you subscribe over there, then subscriptions, and that actually helps me to grow something. So yeah. Anyway, I need to really remind myself. Maybe I need to set a reminder on my phone to save that until it becomes habit. I'm still figuring this whole thing out. Alright, I'm out of here. You have a great rest of your night for those live, and those in VOD Squad, have a great rest of your day. I will see you later. I don't even think there's anyone really watching to do any kind of raids. I'll take a look real quick. Looks like there is some people streaming right now who do have overlapping streams with me, but let's see. One viewer. I know this is a good way to, like, network, branch out, but I still don't even know what my main game is. Alright, well anyway, I'm just gonna end the stream here, so. Alright, you have a good one.